My name's Haran Pereira. I'm the executive chef here at the Barley Merchant. I moved to Vancouver in end of 2009. As I fell in love with Vancouver, that's when my love for food happened. Some of the day-to-day operations from the kitchen, especially for us, is we make everything from scratch. Everything has to get prepped. Baking all of our own bread, doing all of our own butchery, making all of our soup stocks, sauces, portioning all of our vegetables. Then we prepare for the dinner rush.
You gotta make sure your body's in the right places. You gotta make sure your food's coming out properly. You gotta make sure it's coming out time. So that's also a challenge in itself.
When it's Friday, Saturday night, you're in the food rush, adrenaline's pumping, blood is flowing, and you're just cooking, yeah, I don't know. Let me restart that.
I think the most special part about working in a restaurant or hospitality in general is creating experiences for other people. If you think about most of the best experiences in your life, it generally revolves around other people that you're with. And often the reason why people get together are food and drink. To be able to create those experiences, even if it's a casual hangout, the place where people meet, or a special event, like you can be that place where people celebrate and share memories together, and that's the best part about it.
Oh, it was really good. It's really good actually. And it has a little kick to it. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but it's a good kick.
Working with knives is scary. My name is Rachel Proskin. I am a CDP or chef de partie here at the Barley Merchant. The environment of the kitchen, no matter where you go, it's going to be different. Where I started was very much in the traditional fine dining French cuisine, very old school. So you have pans thrown at you, you have a very strict schedule, you have certain goals that you have to meet, and if you don't meet them, you'll get yelled at, like you see in all the movies. You see by Gordon Ramsay.
I'm gonna go ballistic. Get a grip!
But when I moved over to Barley, one of the biggest things I always wanted to give to this restaurant was to create an environment that has never really been seen in the restaurant industry. So I'd like to say now that the environment that I work in here is very much more of a family attitude for sure.
We out here in the Barley Merchant. This is Chandy. Welcome. This is MTV Crib. Sarangeo Chan. Say Sarangeo.
I honestly work in the kitchen just because I'm beside this guy every day.
Yeah.
And did you guys know that he actually has his own mixtape on SoundCloud? What's it called?
The primary goal for me as the chef is to create cooks and future chefs. So I want to create a group of people that are highly skilled that can take on difficult and technical culinary tasks and just be competent chefs. So if they move or go anywhere else, no one will question their skill set based off of what they've been able to accomplish here.
So yeah, I've been here for almost a year and a half now. I've worked pretty closely with Chef on a bunch of things. We've done a bunch of dish development, stuff like this. As a head chef, he's very involved, which is nice and not common. He cares about all of us so deeply and cares about the development of all of us so deeply. Honestly, he makes this place the place it is. So without him, we wouldn't have this great kitchen. So that's Chef.
The amount of times that I question myself why I do this, which is probably about 99% of the time, there's always that 1% where there is something special. When someone takes a photo of the food that you present them, to me that is probably the highest form of flattery. At my first restaurant, I brought someone out an avocado toast. The easiest thing you can frickin' make, but she was so in awe of how it looked. Whenever I work in a kitchen, and if I have the time to make something for someone, I always view as that I'm giving them a gift. And to me, being able to experience that with them is pretty special.
Tips that I could give someone that's trying to become a chef: never give up. It takes a lot of repetition and tenacity in order to actually be good at something. You can do something 4 or 5 times, but that does not mean you're good at it. And in the kitchen in particular, if you want to get skills, knife skills, plating skills, sauce skills, whatever, it can take thousands of repetitions. So you have to be able to endure and just keep going at it in order to actually become proficient. They say if you want to be a master at something, you got to do something 10,000 times. So start counting.